All right, here we go. This is Matt and Abby. That's the name of the channel. It's a couple. Here we go.
I love my kids more than anything in the world, but flying with
Willie, he said he loves his kids more than anything in the world, more than coffee, more than sleep, more than yourself. Like, I can name a lot of things that I love more than my kids. Just saying.
Flying with 2 under 2 can be extremely stressful.
Flying with 2 under 2 could be extremely stressful is the understatement of this century. Like, could be extremely stressful. No, guaranteed to be hell.
Got pretty much everything? Okay, we can do this. Especially when you land and it's past your time.
Like, listen to yourself getting ready to leave. You sound so anxious, and for what?
We were headed back to the Midwest for Abby's brother's graduation, and we also were
A brother's graduation, that's why they're flying with 2 under 2. Like, send a card.
filming a podcast. We had a crap ton of bags with us. It was a lot.
Who says crap ton?
Sort of like powdery substance in my suitcase. I don't know what that
Flying with 2 under 2, there's some powdery substance in my suitcase.
is. I think that's food. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna get a different suitcase. So our Uber picks us up in 1 hour. Both kids are asleep so that Abby and I can...
Not only are you flying with 2 kids under 2, you're taking an Uber to the airport. Like, why? You're just asking for trouble. Why would you take your kids in an Uber? That sounds miserable. You want someone else to experience the stressfulness of your children? It's inconvenient and inconsiderate, at least.
My boy. Mixed Tiles makes photo picking and design super easy because they turn photos from your phone into stunning photo walls. They also have an easy to use app and you just select the images from your camera roll
Is this a video or an app? Or an ad, I mean.
and frames. So here is the current photo wall. You can mount photos anywhere in your house, but with absolutely no nails and no damage to your walls. Look at this. Boom.
I thought this was about flying. I'm so confused. This is so random.
Is that you can also re-stick them. So
She's so stressed she had to just stop what she was doing and talk about something totally different.
too precious not to. Are you kidding me? Now for the new photo wall. Mixed Tiles has this really cool magnetic.
Okay, time out. Like, I really am confused. What is going on here? It's like they put an ad in the middle of their video. Like, they're doing the ad.
That looks good.
This is an ad. This is professional.
Okay, he just said your butt looks good. My husband would never say that to me. He'd say your butt looks fat, not in a good way.
Geronimo! Guess we're gonna need to get another gallery wall if we have another kid. Good thing it's easy with Mixed Tiles. If you
That's a good reason not to have another kid. You don't want to have to redo the gallery wall. Like, no thank you. Inconvenient. Kids are already inconvenient enough.
Okay, Abby laid out some clothes for the boys. Think that
Okay, back to the regular program.
looks like we got little Winnie the Pooh.
He said, the husband said, I'm going to make sure these are nice and folded up, and they're literally all in a pile. Like, that's so typical. And then my husband just walks past it.
Road. I just realized when you guys are watching this, this probably won't be Christmas time anymore, which is kind of sad. Since it's the winter time, our kids get really dry skin. I think this is the bottle of lotion Abby wants.
not the pump.
Not the pump? What if we just grab the pump type and then I'll put it in a plastic bag so it doesn't explode? Oh, yes, we do need his car seat.
Griffin.
Bringing his car seat through the airport's not gonna be fun. Do you need any help with anything or are you good?
Oh, she's nursing. She's a better mom than I am. I'm like straight formula. The nurse is like, do you want to breastfeed or bottle feed? I'm like, bottle please. No hesitation. Absolutely not. I am not going to be inconvenienced by breastfeeding a baby. No thank you. Especially if you know you're going to fly somewhere, why would you want a nurse?
To keep us underweight. I don't want to pay that over $100 fee. When I pack, I do this weird thing where my brain completely disconnects and I set down one of my AirPods in a random spot. Thank goodness.
It's called ADD.
System on this thing. How are your peas? Good job eating your peas. My son loves eating peas. Abby hates peas, but he inherited the pea loving traits from his father, so. What can I say? You like actually hate peas.
Matt, we have to go.
What a redeeming quality. He inherited his pea eating trait.
We're gonna rent
Like, I don't think that's a trait, really.
$15 a day and we're gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
Better than his look.
Out of here. You okay? Can I help in any way? It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Oh, they've got one of those fancy strollers that's also a car seat that, like, looks really cool, but then you have to walk like this, which is how my posture and I walk anyway, so I guess it would be pretty good for me. So,
No, I have a sleep sack.
Okay.
Sleep tent, sound machine, monitor.
Yeah.
having your thing.
Definitely spilled stuff.
In less than 20 minutes.
Okay, we can do this. It's okay.
Are they here?
Let me check to see if the Uber is here. They're not here. It should give you an ETA on your phone. You're doing great. We got.
I cannot imagine taking my kids in an Uber, having to move car seats into an Uber, then go to the airport, having to take those car seats out and like get them on the airplane. No, like no thank you. I will stay home. If my husband said, we're getting an Uber to the airport, no, not going. Have fun with the kids on the airplane, not going.
We got 2 kids and then my wife and I. Our seat is
These people are crazy.
Yeah, I'll get it. Alrighty, we're almost.
I would never remember toothpaste for my toddler. I'm pretty sure when we go on vacation, my kids don't brush their teeth for 10 days, literally.
Got it.
Nobody has time to remember toothpaste for toddlers. Like, they don't even have teeth hardly, and they're gonna fall out anyways.
Want to know a secret?
Okay, commercial.
More than just my armpits. That's why I use Secret whole body deodorant. Clinically proven
One of my
odor
kids is
protection
awake.
everywhere. So I smell great.
All right, here we go.
So I thought I left Abby's water bottle inside her house and I felt horrible because.
This husband said he felt bad because he thought he left his wife's water bottle.
Bruh.
My husband would never. My husband would be like, shut up. Like, you didn't, he would totally gaslight me. Like, you didn't tell me to get your water bottle. We're not going back to get it. Like, get over it.
Can't do that. We were flying out of this small airport in Mesa, Arizona. The flights are usually cheaper there, and we actually got.
Look at these people. They have like 2 car seats, a stroller, and like 7 bags of luggage. Like, that sounds no fun. I don't care where you're going. I don't care if you're going to freaking Disney World that most people love. I don't love, but like, I don't care if you're going on your dream vacation. If I have to take 2 car seats, a stroller, and 7 things of luggage, I'm not going. And I'm not listening to my kids the whole time. Like, I don't care. It's for memories. Like.
But we were about to be in for it. It's literally our first time flying with 2 kids, so wish us luck. Okay, I don't know.
First and last, buddy. First and last.
These check bags inside by myself. Abby has the kids. I'm going to grab a cart.
I would do anything if my husband would take the kids. Like, I would haul 20 million bags of luggage from the car to the airport if my husband just took the kids and I didn't have to deal with the kids. Like, that's an easy job. I would literally do anything other than watch my kids.
They're free at this airport. Got a cart. That's amazing. Okay, the carts are free. You ready to go, buddy? Yeah, let's go. We're doing it. There is no shot I could have done this.
These people have like a mountain of crap on a luggage cart.
Just want carry-ons. I'm like, no. We gotta check them. We need our hands.
Oh, especially with kids. Now we are making our way to security. So we made it through security, and I've been saying.
If I had to go through security with my kids, I'd be like, can you take one? Can you take one? Take one. They have metal on them. Take them. Take them away from me.
Station in the men's. Hopefully there's like a family restroom somewhere.
Dude, this husband is doing too much. Like, change your kid on the floor of the airport. I would totally do that. No diaper pad or anything, okay? Kids need to be exposed to germs. Change your diaper. Change the diaper on the airport floor. No diaper pad.
She's on her teeth right now. She's getting veneers,
No, my
smoothies
teeth
and
don't
eggs.
hurt. I just have a brain freeze.
We get onto the plane and the dude sitting next to me refused to switch seats with Abby. I was really hoping that because Abby had our newborn baby that he would be willing to switch. I hate when airlines do that. I feel like they just split you up on purpose.
I don't like people like this that expect other people to like inconvenience themselves because you chose to have a kid. Like, I have 5 kids and I would never expect someone to like change up something that they're expecting or something they paid for because I chose to have 5 kids. And not only have 5 kids, I chose to stupidly bring them on an airplane around other people. Like, no.
Just to be like, pay us extra. I can't blame the guy. He claimed that he paid extra for the aisle seat. So I was like, all right, dude, all good. You do your thing. Apologies if my kid screams in your face. Fortunately, our mac and cheese spilled everywhere and our
Like,
bag.
how annoying are these people on an airplane? You know, I'm sure you've been on an airplane with people who bring kids. They just spilt their mac and cheese everywhere. Like, I would totally be looking at them like this if I was on that airplane and I have 5 kids.
Is completely covered.
I would never take my kids on an airplane willingly.
Flight was to avoid playing Miss Rachel. Nothing wrong with Miss Rachel. I just try to avoid giving my kids screen time at all costs. Griffin.
He tries to avoid giving his kids screen time at all costs. Meanwhile, my kids average about 13 hours of screen time a day. No lie. Like, screens were invented for parents, so you don't have to parent. Why would you willingly want to give that up or take it away from your kid?
Griffin is making friends and staring at
It's so inconvenient to not give your kids screen time.
snacks. She also was the one that thought ahead and got
No crap, she was the one that thought of it. She thinks of everything. She's the wife.
so much. Like, I could just watch him play all day. It's so freaking cute, and I love being his dad. The funny
I could just watch him play all day. Like, no, thank you. I could think of a million other things I would rather do than watch my kids play all day. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It's like teeth on frozen ice. Like, no thanks. I don't want to watch my kids play. Like, go to the other room. Go to the other, like, planet away from me.
thing about flying a budget airline is they don't just give out free water. And about 30 minutes into the flight, Griffin kept going, wah, wah. I think it was like,
so you're telling me you brought toys, you brought snacks, you brought everything for your kids, but you didn't bring a water bottle. Of course you didn't. And I bet he's gonna give him something and he like his water bottle and he spills it.
$4. Not horrible, but it's water. While Griffin doesn't really look that much like me, he looks identical to Abby. He is like me in a lot of ways. We both love to eat peas. That's random. I don't know why I'm saying that right now. He
You already said that.
watching out the window. I fly.
You think he inherited that he likes to look out the window from you? Like, no. Everyone likes to look out the window, especially children, because there's something to see, especially if you're in the air. It's like, cool, you're flying. That's not a trait you inherit from somebody.
Like literally every single month, and I still find myself staring out the window and just looking at our beautiful earth. The snack tower that Abby
This guy is not serious. How could anyone be that positive?
prepared was genius. We had peanuts. Wait, did we have peanuts? We had Cheerios, we had raisins, we had M&Ms, we had puffs. So this was a relatively long flight, and Griffin was getting...
I bet everybody on the plane was tired too of your kids.
My arms got so tired from lifting my son up and down, he just wanted to keep pressing the light above our heads. He freaking loved that. We landed. We are back in Missouri, and I'm hoping that Abby had a good flight. I haven't talked to her since getting on the plane. Rushing to go get our car because apparently Augie has not eaten in several hours. It is good to be back in Missouri. We just passed by a coffee shop where Abby and I ate lunch and missed our flight to Hawaii. That was...
They're back? Would they do like a circle in the air and came home? I'm so confused. That's why you avoid, like, I can't imagine being at the airport late at night trying to get home and your rental car is not there, like with your kids. It sounds like absolute misery and hell. Stranded at the airport with no way home with your kids. Yeah, but they were not complaining or upset at all. I bet they were like, yeah, no, Dad, no problem. We don't have a rental car. We'll wait patiently.
I don't know how they can just do that. 2 kids, no car. We need to get to our Airbnb tonight. We have
That's why you don't fly. That's why I don't fly with kids.
so many things to carry with us. I guess worst case scenario, we could just do an Uber, but this is really bad. Some not so great news.
I think we need to just Uber because it's already past his bedtime by quite a bit and we still are not even close.
And we got a kid running away.
Oh, magic. You got a car.
We got a freaking car. Freaking go, mama! Wow! How far past bedtime are we? Yeah, I'll meet you guys out. I'm also 25 now.
He's 25. I guess that's because he's a young dad. He's like naive and thinks he can do all this stuff. They think they can do all this stuff because they're young, but just give them like 2 years and they'll be like, no, I'm not doing anything with my kids ever again.
You guys, I think this is all gonna work out. This is the best day ever. Okay.
The way I would, if I had to go get the rental car and my kids and husband were waiting at the curb for me to pick them up, the way I would just drive past them and go rent a hotel and let them figure it out themselves. So fast.
Okay, I just effed up. I spent $2 on parking. I literally just needed to go to passenger pickup, but I went to short-term parking instead. Abby's walking out right now with the kids, so I'm gonna go help her. There she is. It's only $2 though, that's not so bad.
Do you have Griffin's binky mat?
All right, let's go team. Let's get home. Hey, I'm proud of us.
Could you imagine, like, so late, like you're toe tired, you just want to get there and your baby is screaming in the back of the car? What I learned from this video is that these people are crazy and to never, ever fly with your kids, ever. What I learned from this video is that I will never fly with my kids and these people are crazy. Like, no thank you. I'd rather do anything else than fly with my children. Thanks, bye.